The second biggest scam in the world is the pizza industry. Most people think flipping dough and baking pizzas is where the money is, but the real secret to getting rich is way more genius than you can imagine. This is your adult gift, but it's also a trail. Go start a pizza business for a month. A wealthy Italian named Giuseppe told each of his 4 children on their 18th birthdays. This is your adult gift, but it's also a trail, he said. Whoever makes the most profit proves they have what it takes to run my empire. The majority of them used the cash for their own purposes. Antonio, the oldest, acted in an honest manner. He hired 3 people, a chef, a cashier, and a delivery guy. Antonio was at the shop by 6 a.m. every day, checking ingredients, managing apps, and helping out during the lunchtime and dinner rushes. He stayed up past midnight working on books and placing stock orders after the closing. He thought he would make a fortune selling pizzas at a price of 12 cents each, but after deducting rent, ingredients, and the significant cuts made by delivery apps, his profits were almost zero. In fact, despite selling over 1,500 pizzas, he was working 12 hours a day with no breaks, completely exhausted. Michelle, the second child, watched her brother killing himself and thought, "I want to make money selling pizzas, so why do I have to make the pizza?" She didn't open a business. Rather, she found struggling pizza places and agreed to bring orders for every pizza sold in exchange for a $2 cut. She used $100,000 to advertise in the area and hired 2 part-time drivers. And by the end of the month, she had made $12,000, 4 times the profit, despite having the same starting cash. Leonardo, the third son, saw Michelle's move and got even more ambitious. He went straight to food manufacturers, chain restaurants, and corporate cafeterias that needs massive amounts of frozen pizzas every day. His pitch was simple. "I can supply you long-term at 10% below market price, but we need a contract and a 30% upfront deposit." They were concerned that he would steal the money and flee. As a result, he capitalized on his father's shady reputation by collecting deposits totaling more than $500,000 and using Antonio's secret recipe to hire a frozen factory for DF production. By the end of the month, he over $120,000. He realized that the real capital is reputation and connections. Vincenzo, the youngest, saw them all diving into the pizza trade and thought differently. They're all fighting over the same slice of pizza. I need to change the game. He didn't buy a single pizza. He did research for the first week, running between pizza shops, suppliers, and distribution centers until he understood the entire logic of the industry. Then he built a simple app connecting pizza suppliers directly with local restaurants and grocery stores, no middleman. Suppliers sold for more and shops bought for less, 6% commission on every transaction. He spent $100,000 on marketing development and 2 sales representatives, and within 3 weeks, 150 buyers were making hundreds of deals per day on the platform. But Vincenzo didn't stop there. When he realized that these restaurants needed boxes of bread, flour, cheese, sauce, and suppies, he teamed up with wholesalers of ingredients. 5% referral fee if a restaurant used his link to purchase supplies. He even noticed delivery trucks running back and forth. He cut a deal with a fuel company for exclusive discount for his members, taking a 3% cut for every gallon sold. His total profit for the month, $80,000 from commission, $40,000 from supply referrals, and $20,000 from net profit, without ever making a single pizza. The principle that the most powerful thing in the world is not wealth or power, but rather your mindset, was mastered by Leonardo da Vinci. Making money is about catching the right moment and seeing the bigger picture. It's not about grinding your entire life away. A powerful person is born of a powerful mindset. From the beginning, high achievers teach their children strategy, human nature, and street smarts. Why? Because they understand something. Predators can be found everywhere in this jungle. If you only focus on survival, while keeping a poor mindset, the damage you do to yourself will be far worse than anything an outsider could ever do to you. So, please stop only to teach your kids to be obedient and hardworking. Their future is under threat from you. Walk my child through elementary school once more. I wouldn't spend a single dollar on piano classes or art classes for families like ours. The real skill that guarantees a smoother life is social intelligence and strategy.